Hey, what's up, everybody? It is a kind of gross day here in Nashville. Not the best, kind of overcast, kind of muggy, kind of chilly. But you know what that means? It's perfect English football weather. So let's go to the Lost Paddy to watch Manchester United take on Premier League leaders Arsenal. Huge match today. Going to go to the Paddy, the go-to spot to watch Manchester United. It's one of the go-to spots for a lot of clubs. Hold on, let me open the car door. Extreme close-up of my face. Sorry about that. But it is the host site for several clubs. I know Everton, City, even though they only had like 2 fans show up last week. Apparently that's their host bar. Even I think with all the growth and development they've had, they'd have more than 2 fans show up. This video is going to be very shaky right out of the gates. So let's put you down there. But Lost Paddy has for a while been the home to Manchester United. We are going there today. We've done videos there before, but I think this is the first one of this season that we'll have done there. Glad to have you along for the journey. Big game for United. Big season for United. It's been a very interesting season so far. Very interesting season. I never could have guessed what an impact the addition of Casemiro would have had. You know, I was one of those where I was worried United were getting a little bit fleeced by Real Madrid on that one, just because we've had several of those over the years, and anytime a club like Real Madrid lets a player go, it kind of flashes warning signs for me, because you know, the history of us buying players from Real Madrid, buying players from like Bayern Munich, has not gone very well recently. It seems like those clubs have been very smart. If they're letting players go, there's a reason they're letting players go. But with Casemiro, it's interesting. He's been very, very, very good. It hasn't been any of the things I was worried about. I was worried, you know, legs might be starting to go for him. You know, and looking at what's played out, you know, I can kind of understand why Madrid was okay letting him go, because United paid a obscene amount of money to get him for a player of his age especially, and they've got 2 of the best young players in that position sitting there waiting in the wings, and Camavinga and the other one is slipping my mind, Tchouaméni, ready to kind of step in for Casemiro. So they were kind of set to, you know, move on from him with what they already had, and to cash in the way they did made sense. But he's played out a lot better than I would have thought he would have. I was really worried it was going to be Di Maria or Bastian Schweinsteiger, or, you know, I'm trying to think of other examples of players that we've bought later in their careers that were clearly already done. But yeah, it's been I'm sliding away. This is not staying up. But anyway, Casemiro's out today. I don't know why I talk so much about Casemiro. He's missing today with a yellow card suspension. That could be critical for us, but as has been mentioned many times already, we already have beat Arsenal once this season, and in the match we beat Arsenal previously, there was no Casemiro, but we've kind of completely redefined the way we play because we've had him. So missing him today feels a little different than missing him at the start of the season when we hadn't really integrated him into the team yet. But I don't know. It's going to be an interesting match nonetheless. It's good to have Arsenal back as a competitive team in the league. I think it's good, you know, the same that United seems like they're coming back as a competitive team, because the last few years it has been kind of boring to be a Premier League fan, because it's been mostly City. Liverpool popped up a little bit. Chelsea every once in a while is kind of making their presence known, but it feels like we're getting back to the really fun, competitive, multiple teams being in the mix Premier League. And Newcastle sniffing around with, you know, their investment from the sources that they're getting investment from now. But I've talked enough. Let's go to the Paddy. Let's watch the match. All right, we're here. Lost Paddy for the match. Hopefully it goes our way today. They've got a lot of banners up here. It's starting to feel more and more like the old days for Manchester United fans of Middle Tennessee, back when we were at the Franklin Abbey. It's becoming more common to be here. This place is growing on me. This place was popping this winter for the World Cup. I can't remember that World Cup was in the winter. But yeah, this is becoming like the go-to soccer bar in Nashville in my mind, because it was packed, it was popping for the World Cup all year, all winter. I can't get it right. I'm never going to be able to remember that the World Cup is in the winter, but cool place. Probably get some food while we're here. I'll give a food review of that. I may have to drink while we're here. I'm not a drinker, but you know, at these kind of situations, these kind of events, it's kind of expected that you're supposed to drink. So if I have to, I will drink, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But excited for the match. Just about 15 minutes away from kickoff. The Paddy is also one of the go-to spots to watch Nashville SC, particularly on away days. I believe the Assembly makes their home here. That's the supporters group that this is kind of their official watch party home, of which I am a member. You can see a little bit of the representation of the clubs that make their home here. We've got the Everton wall here. Actually, this is like, I think the members of the Everton fan group here in Nashville that actually have been over to Everton, visited for a game day. They got their players there. Got the Nashville SC flag, a United flag, more United stuff over there. Oh, and they also have a Nash Rugby Club. They watch a lot of rugby games here. One time we came here and there was like twice as many people here to watch rugby as there was for soccer. So if you're into rugby, this is also the go-to place in Nashville, I think. Calm before the storm. It's very festive still in here. I like it. Very well decorated. Just got this cool Man United fans of Middle Tennessee koozie. I'm not a drinker, so I won't get too much use out of it, but you know, it's always good to have something like this. Just koozie up your koozie drink. Gio Reyna's playing like a turd over here in the Borussia Dortmund game. He's faked like 5 injuries and cried a few times. He sucks. Now we're good. John United. Beautiful. 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 1-1 now. I don't know if we thought one goal was going to be enough to win it, but we have just switched off and been on our heels ever since the goal. Just no marking at all, just letting them pass. Just ridiculous. How is Wan-Bissaka left back there? All right, here's a look at what they have on offer on the menu at the Lost Paddy. Right now we've got brunch. We also have the standard menu available at this time. I think we are going to go... What are the specials here? Nothing? No? Okay.
All square at the half. Sure wish I was down in Orlando for the Fan Fest. That seems like it'd be a fun time.
Food has arrived, and we've gone with the corned beef hash. This looks delicious.
Can't even eat my food without Arsenal scoring.
What we know is he wants to come on that left foot and get a shot across the line. When he cuts in, his form and he does.
What? Heck, like, how do you even stop that? Jesus. I think De Gea was like not ready for a shot there. He's going the wrong way. God. Nothing you can do there. Nothing you can do there. One apple taste. The food's good at least.
Let's go! Whoa! The butcher strikes! Jamie Carragher still thinks he's too short for the Premier League. United are the team for me with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Okay, so we're back home now. Result obviously didn't go the way we would have liked to. 3-2 final, 3 points for Arsenal. They're a good team. I'm constantly just was waiting for the other shoe to drop with them this season, of them to go back to being the Arsenal they've been recently. But Arteta's got them playing really well. They look comfortably rolling towards a potential title for the first time in a very long time for them. Sort of encouraging from a United perspective, because the way they've kind of rebuilt themselves is similar to what we're trying to do at this point in time with Ten Hag. Similar, slowly bringing in players that were already there, retraining them, getting them up to speed, bringing in pieces slowly as opposed to going for a big splashy signing. So a few questionable decisions. We never really got to see the replay or the clear line of was Zinchenko offsides before he played the ball in for the winning goal to Keith. I was really focused in on Keith himself, but not the initial pass. I mean, Ramsdale kind of cleaned Rashford out twice, but I don't think United's ever going to get a penalty again after the way Guardiola and everybody cried about the offside stuff a couple weeks ago from the Derby. So it is what it is. We didn't play good enough to win. Arsenal were very good today. Rolling on. But it was fun. It's always fun to go to the Lost Paddy. It's really grown up a lot since when it first became like the United bar. United supporters here in Middle Tennessee, we always used to watch games at a place called Franklin Abbey, which was the old Dan McGuinness in Franklin, Tennessee. So it was like an old, like kind of traditional Irish pub type setup. It's taken a while, but Lost Paddy has really grown into a really nice place to go, a really fun place to go. Food's good, atmosphere's good, everything's good. I was thinking while I was there today, I might do a series of videos where I go to the various soccer bars in Nashville where the different supporter groups watch for the team. Because like Arsenal's supporter group watches at Fleet Street in Printer's Alley. Chelsea's supporter group, they don't ever get together unless it's like a noon kickoff, but they watch at Tailgate Brewery on Music Row. Liverpool, I believe, they get together and watch at the Party Foul in Donaldson. There's a few other spots. So maybe do like a series of videos where I go to the other bars that supporter groups watch at and kind of give that experience out there. So like if there's people that are coming into town that don't know where to go to watch their team play, or if there's people who are new to Nashville that are supporters of these teams that want to know what it's like, maybe I can be helpful in that regard. And, even though I don't like to give shine to other teams, couldn't be the worst thing in the world. Might be something that people would find interesting that I could do. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below. If there's any bars or supporter group areas that I'm missing out on, let me know about those too. I'd be happy to go see what it's like at other places and kind of do an away day almost sort of type thing. But that's going to be it for this one. We just recently passed 900 subscribers on the channel. That's absolutely insane. Never would have in a million years thought we'd ever get anywhere close to that. Like I've said multiple times, when I started this channel, I figured it'd be like 2 to 3 of my friends who might occasionally watch the videos, and that was going to be it. But we're up to 900 subscribers, which is awesome. If you're, one of those people who subscribe to the channel already, thank you for being a part of that. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button down at the bottom, subscribe to the channel with the bell turned on for notifications so that you can continue on and see what we've got coming shortly. I'm going to do a live stream today, so by the time this vlog comes out, the live stream will have already happened, but I'm going to do a live stream, kind of like a, hooray, we got 900 subscribers live stream, and just kind of do some updates and just chit chat on a live stream later today. So even more reason to subscribe to the bell, turn on for notifications so you don't miss any time I go live or do anything like that. But a lot more stuff will be coming on the channel as always. Thank you to those who have subscribed already. Thank you to those who may be joining. And, if you like what you see, share it with your friends as well. Not the best day for United, but we press on, we roll on. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. Mr. Cat time. There he is. He's Mr. Cat. Shout out to one of my loyal 900 subscribers. The best game, the best name in the real estate game, Landon Jones. Call him for all your real estate needs. Or Erica Vastola. Or Amanda Cotton. Or Sabrina Hutchins.